Over the years, I have bought a lot of cool gear, but let me tell you what I didn't like. Okay, if you're watching this, you're probably like me. You like gear, you like cameras, you like cool tech stuff, and you've probably already spent more money than you want to tell your wife about on really cool stuff. Well, I mean, don't tell my wife. But there have been some pieces of equipment that I have bought over the years that I don't want to say that they're bad. I don't want to say that they're garbage, and they're not all garbage, right? Some people's garbage is another man's treasure. Today, I'm going to talk about, ta-da, the Glidecam Ultra-Shot. I mean, in theory, this is a good concept. It is a monopod. It is a shoulder rig. Oh, and it can glide. You put the camera on there and it's got a cool counterbalance. I've used it once or twice on a shoot. Originally, this retailed for about $500 US. I bought it on one of those sales I saw online. I think I paid $300 for it, Canadian. And you know what? I love the concept of this. One thing that does multiple things. I love tools that are multi-purpose, multifunction. So if you look at this, it's got a telescoping base. You can extend this and it becomes a monopod. You set it on the ground. I love the fact that they created it with this counterbalance, so it's weighted at the bottom, so that if you have the camera on top, you could carry it like this, and it should give you some stability. Actually, it's pretty cool. And I like the idea that you could turn this around and throw this on your shoulder, and you know what? It's not bad. You put an A7 up here, and you've got your monitor, your viewfinder right in front of your face, and it gives you some stability. However, I found that with all these cool ideas, it just didn't fit what I needed. First of all, if you're traveling, which most of my work is traveling, it's pretty heavy. You put this in a suitcase, and all of a sudden you're throwing all of your clothes out. Some of the other things that I didn't like is these handles here. You get it on your shoulder, and when you're running and gunning and you're doing stuff, they end up turning and coming loose real easy. And you're trying to tighten them up, and you're going to get the shot, and oh, that's loose again. I know they try to give you this plate that gives you two options. You can put your camera on here, you can move it sideways, you can flip it around. To really use it, to put the camera in different positions, to go from monopod to shoulder to glide cam, you got to put the plate in different positions, which is not so easy if you're a wedding videographer or you're doing any kind of event coverage or anything where things are happening live and you've got to be mobile and quick. You don't want to be taking this plate off, having to reposition it, change the head around, whatever you have to do to get this in the position that you need to go. You want one thing. You want that camera in one position where you can take it, throw it on your shoulder, extend the monopod, pick up and go right away. And probably the weakest point of this whole thing is the head. It feels pretty stable when you tighten it up and you're trying to use it with your hand. You get a camera with a decent lens on there, it would just flop, and I'd keep cranking, keep trying to tighten it, and it would just keep coming loose. I've tried this with my A7S, my A7S II. I also used it with my FS5, and it's fine. But that's how it goes. Sometimes you have to try something before you know. I'd love to see if you had positive or negative experiences with this, if you got it. But for me, I just didn't really end up using it. So thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit like, hit that bell for notifications, and I'm going to be doing some more stuff on some of the pieces of gear that I bought that I kind of wish I didn't. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.